was like a 9. There was very little point to actually specifically. 10 had that, admittedly. 12 was interchangeable. But yeah, they really just the way that Tifa does loads of martial arts and like the limit breaks is like extended. You got to keep hitting the buttons in time to get the next stage to be allowed to do like more combo. And if you fail, it ends. Clouds is always it's a fairly standard limit break really, but Barrett with his gun abilities and Ares, there's so much. That's one of them games, when you have there's certain battles in some games where you actually get a proper endorphin high.
Yeah,
that's how that felt. Quite a few times, one of the hardest fights I've ever had in any game was actually in the hard version of that game. You got to complete it on normal first. No, it was Hell House.
Yeah.
It took me about 30-40 goes, and it was so tense every time.
I had issues with 2 guys, and on normal mode, I actually had to turn it down easy just for that fight and turn it back up. Probably
You'll find quite a few of the fights on the normal mode still quite challenging. You might have 10 goes on some of them.
Yeah, it's more like I wasn't really focused on it, but I did get through it.
Try and something I missed the first time round, so that when I was playing on hard with Ares, it was quite I didn't have it for the Hell House. I don't think was Ares' second limit break. If you just keep an eye out for it, no, I want to give you. I can't even remember where it is, but if you, I don't even remember how you get it. You might have to do certain things, but if for some reason it gives you a prompt to get her one, for whatever reason next, then do it. It's like I think it casts like a mighty guard on you all, the whole party or something, and haste and shit it's like a super buffer for that stage anyway. Yeah, awesome stuff.
It's a fucking ace-looking game. It looks amazing.
I mean, I think I did, like what I said before about not playing it at all, giving it a second look. I think I would enjoy it still if I played it, but I just probably wouldn't ever bother playing it if I didn't have the. There's suddenly a game called Final Fantasy came out. I don't know. Actually, it does look. It has looked a lot more intriguing than it does. It does look really intriguing. Thinking about it, I don't know. Some of those Final Fantasy, I didn't like 9, but it's some people's favourite of all time. I couldn't stand it.
It's probably the case. Your first one's your favourite, again, albums and stuff. Your first album you hear by a certain band is your favourite. Probably the first Final Fantasy game's your favourite.
I don't think it's just that though, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I absolutely love 10 so much.
A lot of people like 8 a bit than 7 because 8 was the first one they played and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I think there was a big because I remember the first time I played it, my brother got it for me for Christmas. I played like a couple of hours and I was like, "This is weird." Taking it in turns to hit each other. What the fuck? Numbers, hit points. What? I hadn't even seen that in magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
I never played the SNES or anything. So I didn't play 5 or 6, or 6, whatever it was.
I used to get kind of frustrated at the random fights. It would really piss me off. I just wanted to get somewhere. Yeah. I started easing into it. I was older, I was like, no, I just want to get to this bit.
And it's the idea of saving. Even things like Tomb Raider back then were like 5 hours.
You can only save when you fucking get to the end of the level. It's the only thing to save it, I think.
Yeah, it's there's so much. It was so many first, but I think it's a combination of that and how brilliant the story was. I just remember being in awe of the fact that you think you're fighting this Shinra, but then it's this greater enemy, Sephiroth. You're actually tracking down. The start was cool, thinking fucking hell, you're like a mercenary fighting for these activists that are trying to save the planet from this evil corporation. This is amazing. Midgard, what a city! It's like Gotham, that Gotham feel to it. And then you're like, oh, fucking, it's all about this dude Sephiroth, is it?
I'll take it, but I've already got.
I think Barrett was like Robert Downey Jr. in the Tropic Thunder in the remake. Total like super black. It's like, hell no!
I mean, he was always really exaggerated. Again, they got all the
Japanese stereotype of a black person.
They got all the mannerisms of all the
They were
characters.
really good. Like I was thinking, the
perfectly.
voice of Cloud was actually spot on. For obviously you don't
Yeah.
hear the voice in the original, but
Take a look, if you will.
Like, he's all
picture it.
moody.
You could picture it being
Tifa's
that
all
sort of pitch and
yeah.
jokiness.
I can't wait to see Sid and Vincent. I don't really care about Cat Sif, to be honest. I never liked Cat Sif. I don't dislike Cat Sif, but so many better characters. Sid was always one of my favourites. I think my main party was always Cloud, Sid and Barrett.
Mm.
You didn't get Ares at the end of the game, obviously, and Tifa weren't that strong.
Not sure
I
if
hope
you
the
met the taxidermist Mrs. Hobbs, who lives near here.
second part is open world. That's the kind of rumour. Be a bit more open world.
That's how they've got to do it to keep true to the, because that
Because
it
once
made
you're out of
sense.
Midgar, it's not linear. It's kind of find your own way. Go
It
to
made sense that
the Cosmo Canyon and all
that it was the first game ended after Midgar. That was the first big chunk of the first game anyway.
Mm.
So the intro sequence for the next game is gonna be them going to Calm and seeing it's as soon as you get out of Midgar in the original that you have that massive hour-long cutscene where Cloud explains the Nibelheim story. And so that's going to be the first massive segment of the first game. And then I was thinking where they're going to end it. I wonder if they'll end it with Ares dying.
I don't know. It seems to be kind of changing the story. That's where the ghost things are floating about.
You should see my catalog.
I know what they are, but they feel really new, but they're essentially still there. They are in the original, but it's not in the same format. But they sort of it's hard to explain.
So it's got excellent soundtrack. The remake, total orchestral as well. I should listen to it sometimes. I'm cutting about.
I actually put the original Final Fantasy VII soundtrack on my Spotify and I was driving around the other day.
That's
I
cool.
was
Like
driving through Brighton, it's like...
open world music. It'd be great to get into a fight and put the song on it. And just start scrapping me again.
Vincenzo used to have his alarm set as, the victory salute. He had that as his alarm, and whenever he was timing making stuff, it would go off.
I used to play D&D with Pete, Dave and Zombie. Stephen, we would always do that at the end of the battles, fucking nerds. Total dorks.
Yeah, Mike was really into that. Oh yeah, my fucking I probably haven't told you this. So I've been chatting with Mike's little brother. Yeah, you know them cartoons I sent you?
Mm.
That's Mike's little brother. Who's like 31, 32 now. So I found out through him that Mike attacked his uncle recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit him. Not badly. It was just nothing more to it than that.
Violent.
It was, but I saw him 2 days ago. I found out on the same day because I said, I saw you both there. And then somehow through the conversation it got to him attacking his uncle. Because his uncle was like the last person that was able to contact him. He was giving him a bit of work when he could. By which I think they mean like jobs that he could be on there and there was no one else around, little jobs, and that Sid was just with him and that knew that. I think when he had, from what I was understanding, when he had that routine, he was taking his meds and stuff. But when, for whatever reason, when he couldn't work or wasn't getting work, he reverted back into not taking his proper meds and I think taking other drugs as well. And then, he attacked him, so they fucked him off now. And I saw him in the streets, 2 or 3 days ago. And he's across the other side of the road. Like, this is round the corner of my house, and this is miles away from Shoreham where he lives. He just roams. He just walks everywhere. We see him so far, away from where he lives. And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, fucking hell, that guy looks dishevelled. But I don't recognise him. Is that a new one? I just, you look out for the crackheads kind of thing.
Yeah.
He fitted right in with that like street roaster fucking raj community that we've got around here, just gaggling about. And like his beard was so long, his hair was like shoulder length. He hadn't obviously cut it in a very long time. Hence it didn't like. Yeah, oh, fucking hell. I'm just glad he didn't, because he's never seen me with a beard, or like the beard that I've got. And I had my hood up. I don't know if he'd have recognised me instantly because he's so out of it. Like Sam says he's seen him before, like walking past his house. When he said hello to him once, he just like took him a few seconds to like realise it was Sam, and that was just him going, Mike. Like his face.
You're not with reality. Disassociated.
Well, it's that bad, man. Like,
thank God. Maybe we're gonna make it.
His level of that condition is that bad, basically. Just a good thing he's not going around.
Did jury duty yesterday.
Oh yeah.
But, he was there for like 2 hours and was called to the court. Oh, what's going on here? Here we go. And I think the guy or woman had changed their plea, so the case was cancelled. That was sent him. That was it. Like we weren't even told about the case, so we were just told to go home.
Well, hopefully that means you've got your jury duty out of the way.
Yeah, that's what the guy said. The judge said, "Well, that's you for 2 years, by the way, guys." Brilliant.
I've never been called up.
I know, I've heard a lot of people say that, like, it's obviously totally random. You can actually get called up fucking, I think, twice. Called up in 10 years. Most folk I know haven't been called up twice. I mean, I don't know anyone's called up twice. I don't even know what people I do. It's quite dumb because we had to walk through the front of the court past all the folk that were waiting to go in to get fucking sentenced. The little cunts in tracksuits and that. And like, clearly we were the fucking nice people going in. The jury, they were totally looking at us. I've got a total puss that's recognisable as fuck. And I was like, don't look at me. I'm like the first guy you fucking... guess who? That's my fucking puss is like...
Yeah.
Fucking look at me. Well, it was good though. I got two days off work today though. It's good, right? Kind of done. I got my bike service.
What?
To the gym. Generic at the gym. Most days.
I reckon I'll take jury duty far too seriously.
I mean, I was gonna take a briefcase in here. Like, fuck all in it, like just a briefcase. So cool.
Swear man, Keeney.
Well, there was a guy wearing ripped jeans like a vest. That's not fucking cool attire, surely. I was gonna total Matland.
He's probably just trying to stick it to the man.
I was a young guy. I'm probably 16, 17. I think 16 is the minimum age. Maybe it's 18. But he was wearing a tracksuit and like a hoodie and long straggly hair and he was stinking. And I was like, anybody, like, this guy's going to try and pick somebody's fate. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, if you're in that state, you're not really fit. That's how I sort of see it.
I thought they would have some sort of thing where you have to be smartly dressed to go into the court. Unless you're the
I mean, it's like the class version of litmus test, isn't it? I think you've got to be at a certain degree of, because what's to stop these fucking crackheads getting called up during duty?
That's it, yeah. I mean, I wasn't asked any questions, or I wasn't. They didn't do anything. What if I was a total roaster? I was like, he's fucking guilty, I don't care what they fucking mean, he's guilty.
Yeah,
fucking
or-
ask you. They were just like,
If you-
right, you pick.
If you're just a junkie and you just get a letter through your door and it's like you get 2 full days of pay and you're like, oh sweet, heroin.
Ah, fucking off, man. Let's fucking get out here, man.
You try and drag it out, wouldn't you?
Well, they were actually saying it could sometimes go up to 2 weeks. Fucking 2 weeks. I mean, the court I was at was wee, it was kind of small cases, so I didn't expect anything dramatic, but tends to be violence, drunk driving, or tax avoidance, something like insurance, road tax. Yeah, I was in for about 2 hours. It was kind of awkward in the room, was kind of wee. We were all like looking at each other. And there was like 6 men, 7 women, I think there's 7 men, 6 women. It was only me and about 2 other guys that were dressed smart. The rest were wearing like fucking tracksuits and vests. Winning the case for you. A tyre of a front. I spent £15 on this matter. It's kind of daft though, because I had to wait on a phone call all day. We phoned at 3 o'clock on Thursday. I was like, I imagine paid for it, you know, what? It's still kind of weird, yeah.
I've just been invited to an event called Growler.
Take it as a lesbian thing.
No, it's just it's a bears thing. There's literally a picture of a bear on the front. It's my other account that I use to run my house now. So I've added loads of the hustlers around here.
Who starts working the house?
They've all got quite a bit of money, honestly.
Nah, they're all well educated.
Well, and I think it's something to do. Obviously, not having kids, but like if you're in a gay relationship with another bloke, and you're both 2 blokes that are, like want to make money, you're both going to work together really well. Yeah, you know, I bet there's some there. Or just you've got 2 breadwinners, you know. I suppose it's like that as well.
Mm.
There's a florist up the road, and there's 2 massive gay guys that run that as well. A couple. It's just the size of them and the look of them. They're just florists, professional florists. They're amazing at it as well.
Perfect skin, perfect teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, my pals, they're gay. Both of them, I don't think they actually go out anymore, but when they were 18, they had a fucking flat on the side of a beach. So it's just fucking amazing. And it was properly well done inside. Everything was perfect, like the toilet roll holder and that was total pristine. It's just like,
Oh yeah,
Oh.
they were.
yeah, we take little walks on the beach every single night. You're fucking 18.
When I was,
fucking buying Baywatch cases.
When I was at that Paul's house, that guy was trying to get to the night with him, I went for a piss, and as I shut the door, there was like a towel hooked onto something on the top of the door. I couldn't see what it was, but when I put my hand on it to put one of the towels back on and shut the door, I reckon it was a penis. It was a dildo. Just hanging up.
Lying around.
I think he's just one of them guys. His existence just revolves around sex
Sex,
chat. You know? Yeah, sex and drugs. Because he lives in not so much chemsex, but just dogging and stuff. But so he lives in. It's like council housing, I'm pretty sure. But he can work and everything. He's fine. I don't know what he's dealing with. He's
Just have a
it's like
quiet life. It's got to be raging sex and drugs and all that. Can't just fucking chill it.
But like, on one hand, he was like really organised, and then you look, he hasn't even got a stand for his TV. You see, I hate cunts who have their TV on the floor. It fucking winds me up.
People do that
Yeah,
on the floor. Yes.
yeah. He's just got his TV,
Why?
and that was his everything. Like, you know, I'm like, I didn't say anything. We'll see, but.
It'd be hard to watch.
I mean, he's like a big hench sort of. Well, he's quite short, but he's like a big, book sort of security type guy, like gay guy, Canadian. Like, he's kind of like the 60, I think.
Man, my pals used to have the TV up really high in like the corner of the bedrooms. They try to play the computer game, but our heads fucking constantly looking up. Like, you need to fix this. Like, no, it's fine. Fine, man. Tried to Sonic 2 and my fucking neck was killing me.
I was playing this game so much a couple of days ago that my elbow started to get violent. It was in the same position sitting down. It's extremely advanced. It's cartoony, but like really crisp animation as well. But not overdoing it. So I was
again, sorry?
balloons. It's about balloons, but it's spelled BLOONS. It's about an A.
Check it out. Is it free to play?
No, I had to pay for it. That's $6.99 just on there. It's a proper fucking
Actual game. Real game.
yeah, but so I played it. I played it originally just on. It was on one of their Facebook games. There's been like, I've seen the evolution as well. Like, Balloons 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I was playing 5. 4 or 5. Pretty sure it's 5. That was really advanced, but then that was free to play. But then they eventually bought one out that you could buy on desktop, so I did. And then yeah, I've just got this now.
When you say tower defense, do you mean like real-time strategy games? Is that what you're thinking?
No, they're different. They look similar, but tower defense is basically you got to stop a wave of something getting from point A to point B by putting towers on the way.
Right.
Or you might just be doing like not necessarily towers. You might just be, but they're shit. Those ones where you just got to run along and stop them, not with one. Doing that as well is good, but. I don't make sense.
There's a game I want to play. It's the Theme Hospital kind of spiritual sequel called 2 Point Hospital, I think. 2 Point something. Kind of like City Skylines, I think. More of a detailed hospital simulator. Check it out. Oh shit. Get down there. Come on, you kids. Oh, it's cocker. I was kind of wanting to finish Final Fantasy before the next part comes out. Because we're kind of rumoured that it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
Don't get your fingers crossed, like.
No, I've read that as well for a while.
Was that the most reliable companies these days? Square Enix. It used to be properly known for great games. They're like great content, was always on time and that. And you're like, I can do what I want. Do what I fucking want.
Appreciate it.
Mine even PS1, going far back, every game by Square was excellent. Square stuff. Yeah, there was a fighter game was really good as well. It kind of be a bit shit too. Did you see my video of my hike?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So that was kind of opposite end of the Weaver. It's a good balance.
We've got a few parts of the city, you know, on the outskirts that look a bit like that as well. That sort of looks like Beverly, the way you're looking over the area.
I think I walked about 10 miles today. But try to keep my walking up. Been kind of cycling about mostly. I'm getting about. But the bike's fucked there. I'm for service. I went for a walk about 2 hours and I was fucking knackered. I walked for ages, so cycling about. The thing with cycling as well, it's not really true to what you're doing. I cycled 10 miles a day. No, you don't know. You cycled fucking 4 miles. The rest of the time you're just sitting there going downhill.
I know what you mean, yeah.
I mean, it's like, that's not real cycling. Cycling is you pushing the fucking bike with your legs, not just standing there going, whoa. What a shot. I've been watching on Nightmare on Elm Street. You heard of that movie?
No.
Frederick Krueger, paedophile. This guy called Frederick Krueger, he's a known paedophile. Elm Street, it's like a 80s, early 80s horror film. He gets burnt alive, the guy's they're like fucking monsters. His parents are the children, and they're fucking people. Set him on fire, and he's like, what, yeah, burnt. Dies, he gets burnt to death. But, he comes back alive in dreams, believe it or not. Not in real life. Well, he definitely does, I suppose. He starts to terrorise these high schoolers. He's got makes gloves with 4 steak knives. Puts them on his hand.
Alright, that's interesting.
He goes to a shop and gets a red and green jumper. For some reason. Doesn't explain why. He gets a hat as well. Nice sort of trilby looking hat. The first one's really good. Nightmare on Elm Street. Really good horror film. But it gets a bit more stupid. There's a bit in Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Dream Master. And this lassie's like sick of her nightmares, so she has a plan to dream about being on the beach. And check out what happens.
Don't.
She actually goes to the beach in her dream. She's like, yeah, totally chilled out. And then she turns around to the next sun lounger. And you ken who's sitting on that sun lounger?
No.
Frederick Krueger.
Oh my god.
He's wearing a pair of sunglasses, drinking a pina colada. And he's like, surf's a bitch! And kills her. And I was like, wait a minute, this is like a hand, this game, right?
What can I do?
This is like a hand. Good though, I mean, good films, right? Entertaining. The third one's really good. Seven's amazing. Seven's really good. What is not good is the rest of them. Frederick Krueger likes to kill people in inventive ways as well.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's afraid of puppets, I think. That's the thing. So Freddy tears out his veins and uses them like a marionette, makes him dance. Kind of a shame for him. Like. The guy ended up dying after it. Like. Shame. Like. Fucking bastard. There's a bit where Frederick makes a lassia pizza. Do you care what she gets in the pizza?
No.
Meatballs, right? But you care what they're actually made for, the meatballs?
Go on.
Our pal's heat, waiting heat. It is, so what are you fucking doing, man? She's totally pissed off, remember? And that's it. And it ends there, like, and it stops. Bastard! Surprised you've not seen the first one, right? It's quite a cult classic.
Not heard of it.
Look it up, you'll definitely recognise it, right? Get off. Did you look it up?
No.
I reckon it's almost as famous as Friday the 14th. It's totally cult classic film.
What's that?
Nightmare on Elm Street. It's totally a horror classic. Seven's really good because you can what happens in Seven is the actress for the first film, it's her life, and she Betty's like, you Heather Winekamp, her name is. I'm sick of you. And he comes into her life. Looks out. And where can I get? Ouch. Well. The guy that plays the dad of the lassie in Freddy's Nightmare on Elm Street is actually John Saxon, who was good friends with Bruce Lee, believe it or not. good mates room. Big Bruce Lee. I wonder if Bruce Lee ever watched on it Red Elm Street. Probably didn't, because he wasn't even alive. Let's see news. Probably not.
Lots of tapping through the walls lately at my house. And there's some building next door
Scary.
downstairs.
Pipes, you mean, or like people?
It's like banging on, tapping on the wall, sort of like.
It's quite creepy. It'll be because people are turning the heating on and stuff. Are you really cold down there or not?
No, it's like.
Oof,
Well,
fucking
no,
freezing
it's
up here.
been quite cold thinking about it.